Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another freaking episode. I know what you're thinking. Where's my camera? You know what? Today, I didn't want to do a camera because I'm off work. I'm celebrating the girlfriend's birthday, but I've got a couple hours that I'm basically free. And we have been doing a bit of work off stream / recording. So a lot of stuff has happened, and I can't remember where I left off and showed you guys. Basically, long story short, we've been working with a lot of other people on the server. So we've managed to get an elytra that we have been using. Yes, we have found the end. Yes, we have been given, well, I say we were given. We've got a netherite scrap. Only one. I want to find the netherite all on my own and all natural. So that is one thing as well. Also, another thing, because we have found the end, we've also found out that basically people have got an enderman spawn, which has now allowed us to have all of this amazing stuff. So we've now got books. Okay, yes, there is only one book in here. Yes, there is only 4 books in here. But the idea is that all of these are going to be filled with books. And why am I showing you this? I thought you were keeping secrets. Well, guess what? No one can enter my base without me giving them permission. So that's absolutely fine. Now, another thing as well. If we go into this bedroom, this is one thing that I kept a little bit secret for everyone who's just watching on YouTube. But this is now another room that we have got. And this is just going to be where we keep a shed ton of armor. Just a shed ton of armor. And you know what? I'm not even bothered by it. You want to know why? Because we got some pretty okay armor here for the moment. For the moment. Now, you guys are probably wondering as well, why are we now finding out all this stuff? Well, it's quite simple. The Xernia S&P is going to come down to 2 things, ultimately. Money and power. So how am I going to be getting money? What's the main source of income? Well, we've got 2 sources of incomes. One, whenever we go to the nether, we're just going to be mining all of the nether quartz. Not putting them into blocks like we did last time. Putting them into blocks was a bad idea. And the second thing is a potato farm. Because if I've watched any Minecraft video, and the one thing I've learned on how to get money is potatoes. So what do we do now? What do we do? We've got, see, look, potatoes. We've just been expanding it, and it's just more potatoes. But what do we get from this? What's the point of all this? Well, it's quite simple. After speaking to the admin, Panda has basically said to me is that one day he's going to plan on doing a server reset. So once we've got enough traction and enough people to be able to give everyone a fair opportunity or some crap like that, then and only then will he start to think about restarting the server. But for now, people are just grinding just to get the most amount of stuff, okay? Being more powerful than everyone else, having leverage over other people. Now, I don't have enough hours in the day to basically be able to sit here and grind as much as I would like to, okay? I unfortunately do work a full-time job. I then do stream other games as well, like Arc Raiders, which also require a hell of a lot of time, as well as trying to just fit in my normal day-to-day life. So what does this now mean? Well, there's ultimately only really one way of you becoming the most powerful person in the world. And when I mean world, I mean the Xernia world. There's only one answer. Skeleton heads. More specifically, these bad boy heads. Wither skeleton skulls. Not heads, skulls. I'm sorry, I'm out of touch. I'm old. I don't play Minecraft all the time. However, wither skeleton skulls is how we're going to basically kind of just say to people, like, look, if you try and mess with me, we're going to have about maybe 100, are they wither? The wither flying things? I don't know. It's been a while since I've done all of this. All I know is that if I spawn those bad boys and I spawn enough, we're going to be causing some serious mayhem. Now, unfortunately, there's been some trollololololling on this server, which everyone knows that you should not be trollololololling. It's meant to be semi-respectful, semi-peaceful on this world. But people have been reporting people are coming along, trolling and destroying bases. And do you know what I say to that? Well, you should have claimed your area if you didn't want your base to be destroyed. However, I found out there is a mending villager here that has been claimed by the one and only Bobby. So I need to have a conversation with him to allow me to basically get that mending book, so then I can put it on my elytra, and then I can just basically start doing everything that I blimmin' want to. which is fly around and cause problems. But there are some pretty cool things with this place. The only annoying thing is that if I want to destroy all these guys, look, I can't use my fire. Okay, there's a lot of gold. There's just some stuff here. I mean, I look at this and go, it is pretty cool, but they're not dropping like diamonds. They're not dropping stuff that I need. We will, however, take the bones, the arrows. That's the only thing that's probably any good. Everything else is just common. I don't think we actually need. You can just see there's more gold armor just coming in. So now you guys are probably wondering, well, why on earth am I now watching this video? And it's just basically me just filling you guys on basically what an evil plan we have coming up. Firstly, we just need to be enchanting a lot of stuff. So where are we going to need to go? Back to the end. Okay, the end is where we're going to need to go. That's an Unbreaking 3 bow. Where's my bow? I swear I had a bow that was really good. And I've put it away in one of my chests, and I don't know where it is. And it had Blimmin' Infinity on it. So that's something we're going to have to find later on. But we're taking the enchanted bow, because it would almost be silly not to. So have I been spending a lot of time at this mob farm? Absolutely not. No. I've not been spending that much time here, because there are other places that I basically need to go. We've got some sticks. We could probably take the sticks. Maybe some gunpowder. Gunpowder's always blimmin' helpful. So we're just going to leave that. Potatoes, we got enough of. The place that we really need to go right now is basically trying to take on as many wither skeletons. Yeah, wither skeletons that we need. And oh my goodness, we've almost fallen. Is this been moved? No. Yes. This showed somewhere else last time. I should not be jumping around like a madman. This definitely showed us somewhere else last time. So I don't know what on earth has happened here. And we're just going to have to use the very few blocks that we have. Unless if I just came out the wrong way. Okay, yes. This is where we wanted to go. So we do have a looting sword. Luckily, these bad boys are not going to attack us. But this should take us. So if we just follow this down. See, look at that. Nether quartz. That's what we need. Gives us XP and it gives us everything else that we need. That's going to give us a whole load of money. Don't need all that stuff around here. And now we're absolutely fine. But netherite is something that we're going to really need to start just basically becoming a hell of a lot more powerful. Because there are too many people who have been grinding this out. I spoke to one person and he said, yeah, I've basically done like 12 hours in a row just straight on this server. And I'm there thinking, I don't have that kind of time. Do you want to know why? Because I'm an adult with responsibilities. So can I just spend hours upon hours just basically grinding and finding stuff out? Am I going to be really now that bitter that I now know that there is someone else on this server who is going to be grinding way more than me? Yes. So even though you guys might not be seeing absolutely everything that is happening on this server, because it might only be on a stream or something while I'm just doing it offline, I will be trying to keep you guys up to date as much as I possibly can. Because I feel like some of you guys have been really enjoying the adventures that we have been doing here. Now, I've just remembered where I've put that bow, which is back in here, because I've tried organizing all of these books. Now, they're not that many amazing books. There you go. Power 4, Unbreaking 3, Infinity. That's all we goddamn need. Okay, we're going to take all this stuff back, just organize some stuff, and I'm just going to basically be keeping you guys up to date on absolutely everything that we are planning to do. And when I say what I plan on doing, it just basically means I have evil plans. I have very evil plans. And for anyone who is on the server and is watching this is now thinking, evil plans? Now I've got to have evil plans. But the thing is, I'm going to have more evil plans. You have one evil plan, I'm going to have 5. You have 5 evil plans, I'm going to have 10. Okay? I'm not messing around anymore. All of this needs to become the fact that I will be the most powerful person. Now, I've had people basically offer me like something stupid like 5 netherite for $500 or something, as in the in-game dollars. Now, if I go / I think it's bull, which gives you balance, I have 15,000, which is not enough. Okay, some people have got hundreds of thousands of freaking in-game dollars, which I think is not good enough. Okay, people have got way too much sources of income, so we just basically need to grind. We're just going to need to grind. And how are we going to grind? Like I've already said, potatoes and nether quartz are going to be the main thing. However, I was also thinking, do we start selling our gold or our iron? Because they do go for a nice price. Okay, so if I go here, we look at lapis. I can sell my lapis for 14 a piece, but we need that for enchantments. So I was like, maybe not. Gold bars, they go for 15 a piece. However, if they're going for 15 a piece, I can still make a whole load of golden carrots, which would be great for combat if we ever get into combat. But then iron is only selling for 11. A lot of this just is not, basically, as they would say, tickling my pickle. There's not enough because you're not always going to find them and they're not always common. So then it got me thinking, I can get so much copper with this looting axe. Okay, fortune axe, not looting, whatever. Sue me, I said it wrong. And I was thinking about selling the emeralds, but then I thought, actually, no, the emeralds can be pretty handy. As well as selling a whole load of redstone, because we don't use that much of redstone. So what's the point of us just keeping absolutely so much of it? So whenever we see redstone, it's basically just going to be getting sold. And iron, well, we've got a decent amount of iron, but still not enough. Okay, it's still not enough. We need as much iron as possible. Now, I know a lot of you thinking, Rad, you're just talking loads and just basically trying to stall. When are we going to see some actual gameplay? Give me a minute. As you can see, I've literally just come on and all I want to do is just basically put all of this away. And then we're going to start going on an adventure. I'm going to make an executive decision on where we are going to go and how we're going to do it. So let me just empty all of this. Nether quartz. Nether quartz are honestly, I didn't actually show you guys, but I think they go for about 15 a piece. And I'm really annoyed that I've got 32 blocks of quartz and I can't goddamn sell them. Arrows, do we really need all these arrows? You know what? Probably goddamn not. Okay, and I need to create basically a war chest. Okay, a lot of this, see look, golden helmets, this is just basically a golden section of just crap. Okay, the other room, that armory room, will hopefully show all like my more powerful armor, but it won't be my most powerful armor. Okay, we're going to be hiding that in a slightly harder location to find, / be actually wearing it and using it. I don't know where I'm going to put this, but we do have a sign. So if this is all nether stuff, I think we can just put some stuff up here. So we've got sand stuff. You know what? What's in here? Grey wool. We've still got to build like the lighthouse and stuff. And that's the other thing as well. I still would like to be able to have a bloody cool base. Okay. I want to have a base where it's like everything is labeled. Everything is where I know where it should be. Okay. I'm going to put this up here. Also, not that. We got a whole load of ender pearls. We're going to be getting so many ender pearls when we get back into the nether. Not the nether, the end world. You guys know what I'm trying to say. We don't need that unbreaking 3. That's a rubbish bow. That's also an unbreaking 3. So let's put all our bow stuff. No, this is the wrong bit. Put our bow stuff. Oh my god, there's not even a chest there. This is an absolute madness. Okay. You know what? What's over here? Different other types of bricks. You know what? For now, our bow stuff that we don't need is going to go in here. But now I'm just remembering we put all our arrows into another one, and I can't remember exactly where it is. This is my problem. My brain works at 1,000,000 miles an hour, and I don't always know where I put stuff. There we go. Take the arrows back, put it back into the other bit. We're all Gucci. So now we know arrows are going to belong in here. And all we need is 1. Got our torches, we've got some food. Should be absolutely fine. Only need 1 arrow, so if we died, that's absolutely fine. So I'm now just going to put my sign down. And just go bow and arrow. So now we're fine. Now we know everything. Where everything should be. Put that all there. Move that across. Nope, that's not the one I wanted. Move that across from there. Now we're all good. And we've still got some armor stands as well. Got flint and steel, which can go with the gravel, which I don't know where we've put it. So we're just going to hide it in here. Shh, I know, not the right place. Sue me. This one goes up here. Seem to be finding a lot more of these. I wish we could actually sell basically all types of just these crappy resources, because I don't enjoy having all of this here. And to be honest, I'm not the best interior designer, so I do want to get rid of them. In my opinion, they're absolutely pointless. So we're just going to put that down there, put that there. You know what? We're just going to do that, just so that way we've got plenty of space. So carrots we've got lots of, and I'm going to put some of them away. I don't think we've actually planted any. But we can also start selling carrots, but potatoes give you the most amount of money. And the good thing about potatoes is the fact that when we bake them, they sell for even more. So that's melons, normal melons. So we've got melons, melons, seeds. You know what? We're just going to put carrots in here. Carrots along in here. There we go. So now we've got plenty of carrots. And we got that from spawn as well. So now we've got an axe that's basically running out. We need to upgrade our pickaxe back to what it was. And again, this is where we're going to need mending, because I do not want to keep spending all of this stuff on my blimmin' axe. You have any idea how expensive this stuff is? It's only costing 4, but that's absolutely fine. I feel like it does reach a certain level where then all of a sudden you're not going to be able to re-enchant it or refix it, which is then going to become a problem. Okay? If my light shot wasn't basically already dead, I would be taking us back. But we need to be getting a mending book, and now we're already down to level 6. I'm going to have to be right back. Okay, we're back. So, what is going to be our mission is the real question. And to be honest, let's just get rid of some of this. Nope, don't want to go there. Our mission is going to be consisting of 2 things. 1, try and get some netherite. Then that's going to be the main mission. That's Spear's Wood, so that can go. That's not going to be good where we're surrounded by fire the whole time. And the other thing is, we just want to get our levels up. So we're going to take our... I don't even think we really need to take our torches, to be honest, where we're going. But if I just basically put that many there, I don't think I'm too bothered about losing anything else. We don't really need the lanterns. So if we go and TP over to spawn, go into this bad boy... Bring the mic a little bit closer, could be handy. So now we have got our pickaxe, which is going to be all fine and dandy. The other thing that we must remember not to do is basically burn to death. And I've realized I've already forgotten one thing that I wanted to do. Let's come back over here. As you can tell, I'm very much not prepared for this. So if we go back up to here, we're going to need to get our wool, which if I remember rightly, should be in, not that one. Needs to be. It was in here. Where on earth is all my wool? I had like 40 wool just chilling somewhere. Take some of that just in case. But I had wool. In one of these bloody chests. And yes, I will search through every single one of them individually. They were rails. That's not what we need. It's not what we need. That's not what we need. That's not what we need. I will find these. Could have sworn that they were here. If not, we're just going to have to go shear some sheep. Nope, that's sand. It's glass. Still sand. Not what we need. You know what? We're just going to go shear the sheep. Go make as much as we can. So unfortunately, we're going to now have to skedaddle on out of here, unless... No. Nope, I can confirm we have no idea where we've put all our wool, which is rather frustrating. But one thing we can do is take that bed. I thought we had another bed, but I was wrong. What I also want to see is how much room does that take? That takes up an entire slot. Okay, that is not good. So we're going to be able to make some more beds once we get over there. We're going to take this boat. Put it, get in. There we go. Now, one advantage that we have right now is that also no one is online. I have no idea what that 0 means. I don't know if that's meant to be a death count, a kill count. I'm not 100% sure. No one's told me anything. I've been away for 2 days. But one thing I must also say, if you guys are still watching, please like and subscribe. And also, thank you to everyone who has been watching all of these basically all the way through. We have been noticing that our average viewer, has been basically watching a hell of a lot more. So that's always super appreciative. Big thank you. Big up you guys. And if you guys didn't know, yes, you are able to come in and join this server. I know we said that this will be basically, renewed eventually one day, but not anytime soon. Trust me, not anytime soon. Like, we're talking, this could be months and months away. Okay, we're just trying to bring up the traction, try and get as many people involved. So if you guys do want to get involved, make sure you join the Discord. All the information is there on how you can join. So it is going to be a shame that knowing that one day this world will be basically destroyed, deleted, however you want to say it. But with our evil plan of spawning in as much wither as possible, I think that's going to be fine. Okay, even if there is basically like protection around your base, it won't stop it from the wither. And it's just kind of like a little reminder of that no matter how powerful you are, there's always one guy who's willing to know life and basically ruin your day. Okay, but right now we do not need to do that. There is no need. Okay, we don't have that many trolls, we don't have that many issues on this server, so there is absolutely no need to basically go around and deploy our weapons. Also, we're like a long way off. Okay, I think it's like a 1 in 12 chance of a wither skull actually spawning down. You have any idea how hard it's going to be? Oh my god, and of course we wouldn't have our bloody shears here, would we? Unless, I swear we used to have another, there was definitely another chest here to be able to feed absolutely everyone. Oh my god, we are so unprepared for this. And will I be editing this video? Absolutely not. Okay, because you know what, I'm lazy and I want you guys to be able to see everything. The pain that some of the stuff that I have to go through, that's too big to take down. Okay, you know what, that was the perfect amount. We did well there. Well done. 10 points to Gryffindor. But does this mean we're going to now have to go back home to go get some iron? I think so. I'm also trapped. Did we, by any chance, put something in here? We did not. I need to remember. Okay, whoever planted all these trees, I hate you, and I know exactly who it is. Bloody the real boy. There we go. One bit of white wool is still not going to be enough. But did we create shears and leave them in here? No, of course we didn't. But we do find another bed. Do we have anything here? Of course we don't. Because why would we? Note to self, always leave stuff in your render chest that you might need. So we're going to have to go back home. Ignore my spelling. Did we? There are shears. There we go. Of course. Of course we were in there already and, we just completely ignore it. Would it have made sense to have everything all nice and ready? And yes, we do keep teleporting back here, so then we have no boats left here. So, giving you guys a bit more information, if you guys have been also watching this a hell of a lot more, Panda, the admin, has been thinking about adding in sort of roles where you can have 2 homes. And I will definitely be abusing the fact that we'll be having 2 homes, okay? That's just like one of the roles you can have. Or you can have, I think it's like always a furnace on you. Like, a blacksmith role, maybe a Fletcher role. I'm not 100% sure. All I know is that I want to be able to have 2 bases. Why? Because one day I'm going to want to fly away about 1 million freaking blocks, if not even more, on my mending elytra, if we ever get one. That is going to be my plan. And also, to give you guys an update on where that end portal is literally all the way over in that direction. So it's absolutely fine, okay? It's not far at all. It's just that I don't want it to break when we're having to go into the end. I want to be able to have it so I can just keep restoring it. And I would also like to put mending on my entire armor set because I don't want this to break. And, not knowing that we're always going to have diamonds. Yes, we're planning on getting money where we can always have diamonds sort of like at our disposal if we ever need to. And basically it's just not a pay to win server, but basically as long as you have a farm, you're going to be doing pretty well for yourself. Okay. So that's why farming is the most powerful thing and why we said at the beginning of this video potatoes is what's going to be getting us a lot of money. So if anyone ever goes, oh, how did you make so much money? It's potato farming, dude. Okay? Get with the times. It's the only way of being able to make any real money. It's the only way. It is the only way. Now, let's go get our shit. I swear to God, if we didn't bring our shears just then, I would have been so annoyed at myself. I would have been like, nope, we're calling it there. End of the video. And as you guys can tell, I have been rushing a lot of this because we're not always prepared. Now, if we just basically shear all these sheep, collect all the wool, we're going to be able to make a decent amount of beds. We might also want to bring a crafting table with us. Just want to make sure all you bad boys here have also got it. So we've created more room so these guys can just basically get away from us. Will we ever kill them? Probably not, because I quite enjoy having the... I've just realised we kept putting down bloody torches. There we go. I think that is going to be enough wool. I think. I'm not sure. We will see. There we go. So now, I can remember the recipe for beds, which is as follows. We go here. No, come on. Do the thing. There we go. So that's 21. Bring that across. Do we have enough room? That is the question. So if we now go collect you, collect you, collect you, collect you, collect you. Probably don't need the fireworks, so we're going to have more room. Boom. Okay, still don't have enough room for everything. So let's put you. Okay, no, you in there. Can we put you? Yep, you're taking up all the space as well. That's going to be fine because we're going to be getting through a lot of these. We also threw away all our carrots. So we're also very limited on food. Oh, we're going to need to put that away somewhere. Probably don't need all of that. Put that in there. Okay, yeah. Now we can bring this. So now if we go back to spawn. I'm still learning how to use mouse and keyboard, if you guys couldn't tell. Wasn't that we need to go through? We need to go through. Oh my god, let me. Oh my god, you can't get behind that? Why does he block that off? Must have been a good old reason. So if we now go over to this nether portal. Oh, lava. Unlimited lava. We do need to also have that for our base. But anyway, we're going to go through and just try and find as much as we can. Where's our bow? I want our bow at the disposal so we can take this bloody gas out. Not even close, baby. Now, if I remember rightly from the last time that we went, it was roughly in this direction that we had to go. Do I know the coordinates of how low we're meant to be going? Absolutely freaking not. As we can see, there is a lava pool down here. Now, I'm pretty sure we're meant to be going slightly lower. But if we just basically put the bed here. No, you're not a bed. Okay, let's move that up there. We don't need that. But the bed... Brother, you're going to die if you're near me, okay? I'm not on a suicide mission. I'm just here to do some stupid stuff. This was definitely not the area that I remember that we basically just... People clearly was searching for nether. Oh, it might be down here. Let me... I don't trust this. So I've got a feeling I'm not going to be able to get back up, but it's fine. Ah, we have found the area. So this is where people have been evidently just strip mining for netherite. So this is where I can only assume this is where we need to be, okay? But unfortunately, there's a lot of little piggies lying around, but we're here for netherite. And once we've got netherite, we're going to make netherite armor. Once we've got that, we're just here to basically just ruin people's days. Just be like, by the way, I am more powerful than you, so don't try and F with me. So, that looks like someone's already tried to strip mine. That could have been me. Yes, there is some of these nether quartz just lying around that, like we said, we do need. And we're also going to need to pick them up as well. But let's put down some beds. And then we can start basically just mining from there. Okay, so. First time. Here we go. Didn't find anything, and we're just going to basically keep going in a nice straight line. Do we want to get the gold? Probably not, because honestly, once you put them all into... whatchamacallit, once you put them actually into ingots, you only come out with like 9, and it's not really all that worth it. In my opinion, anyway. Oh, look at that. Thank you, Xbox, for letting me know that I've got an achievement. Oh, look at that. And a lava pool. Just what we needed. You guys can let me know. Am I at the right coordinates? Yes or no? Not what we needed to do. Okay, more lava. Just continuously luring around. We're going to want to make sure we can get over. I want to take out that lava source to basically stop myself from dying if I can get over there. Jesus. There we go. So now all of that should now go. We basically don't want any lava ruining our day. You can go as well, because I don't trust you. Okay. Another bed. Will we find anything? This is honestly where I also found some other bits of one nether, sorry. So I'm kind of hoping this is a good level. But for how common it is, I doubt we're going to be finding too much. So like we said, just basically mine all of this. And with our, whatever it is, fortune pickaxe. I didn't see how much we actually mined there, but the fact that we got 30, I know we're on track for some greatness. Okay. And that's why I think they also sell for something like, maybe like $10, not $10. It's something like that. It's like a good amount per nether core. And still no freaking netherite. So we know this is going to be taking a while. Probably a lot of people would just edit this, but like I said, I want you guys to basically see absolutely everything. No luck whatsoever so far. We've got a 100% failed rate. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, we're moving. We're moving. We're moving. How much is there? Because all I want to do is just basically keep going. Oh, that's a lot of lava. That's a lot of lava. Okay, we're now going to try a different direction. It's at my face level, which I know is never going to be a good answer. So let's just hope that we can find some more. Nothing. Just more nothingness. Thing is though, netherite I think also just continuously burns like there's no tomorrow. So if it is on fire, we'll have to make sure the fire's out just so we can double check. Right, so we've got some soul sand. Don't need that. Oh my good God. That is just straight up from hell. Holy hell. Okay. Not good. We'll just do a bit of regenning. Okay. Yep, that's all there. Brilliant. Let's just stay away from all that then, shall we? Okay. Maybe we should try in this direction. See if we've got like a safer way of being able to put these beds down, shall we? How's my armor looking? Yep. As I thought. Crap. Nether quartz. No netherite. I'm definitely going to have someone in the comments saying, you're at the wrong level. I would not recommend looking at this level. But you know what? It's too late. We're now already committed to this level. Remember, money and netherite is all we're really here for. Money and netherite. Let's get rid of some of that. Get rid of that. Put a bed down. Still nothing. Oh my God. I'm starting to think if this is even going to be worth it now. Some people will be able to like use the pie chart thing that you can get up, but do I know anything about that? Absolutely not. Nope, wrong thing. Nope, get rid of that torch. Screw it, the torch is going. The torch is going. Oh, lovely. More lava. Honestly, we're having some pretty bad luck with this lava right now. Definitely going to be under some kind of mass lava pool. Oh, I actually thought for a second that that was it. Oh my goody god. Absolutely nothing. Can we go off in this direction without finding more masses of lava pits? I'm gonna probably say no, but you know what? We'll never know if we don't know. That made sense in my head, so leave me alone. People have also said to me, like, netherite can basically spawn at any level. Like, any Y level, but it's just how common they are. And they're already pretty goddamn uncommon. So we can probably get rid of that, get rid of that. We definitely don't need any of this netherite. If we go through all of these beds and not find a single one, we're going to be pretty goddamn unlucky. There's a lot of quartz around here. Can't say this is looking particularly promising. At least we've got room to be able to pick all of this up. There is some more all the way up there, but who the hell can be asked to go all the way up there? Not this guy. That is way too close. I'm always now a little bit more scared if lava's going to basically just like fall down on us. Also nervous about the fact that there could have been some ancient debris under there, but you know what? It's fine. We live and learn. We even continuously at the same level. I think we keep dropping in levels. But we keep going down a little bit more just due to the explosion. I have no idea what the hell this grey stuff is. But I can tell you now, it is not what we're looking for. I'll be so upset if someone's like looking back on the recording, they're going, you missed some netherite. Should we just dig this up to see what this is? Oh, that's bloody bedrock. Oh. Maybe we are a little bit too low then. Imagine we find netherite. Oh my god, doing this. Ancient debris, whatever you want to call it. One or the other, it's fine. Going through all these beds and not finding anything is always heartbreaking. Do we keep going? Or do we say enough is enough? I have no idea. I think we'll do a couple more, see how we do. And then if it's not working, it's not working. Maybe we'll just try some strip mining. Because we're also not finding a huge amount of nether quartz either. Let's get rid of all this. Hopefully this will actually just start blowing all of these up. Because we definitely don't need them. Again, absolutely nothing. Complete shame. We do all of this and get nothing. Kind of hoping that, you know, maybe the luck will start turning around. But I'm going to stop going in that direction. Oh, God, my mouse is now deciding not to work. This is what happens when you have a $2 mouse. So if we just basically try and find where we were, should be okay. Yeah, you can see how much we have been dropping down, like more and more each time. That's the lava, so we definitely can't go in that direction. So I'm assuming this is the direction we need to go in. Let's not fall onto that. Oh, you know what? There we go. Then I believe it was in one of these directions where we had to go. Thing is, though, we've got to chop and change so much. Look at all that lava just spewing down. As you guys can probably tell, I am lost. So, you know what? There's only one real answer to this. If in doubt, blow more shit up. If we have to, we can just spawn and then just come back. But I am feeling extremely unlucky right now. Definitely remember putting down that cobblestone, but I don't know what that must mean. I don't know what area that meant to go. It's definitely, if we keep going in this area, like this way, right? Nothing. That's blocked off. Oh, that looks a little bit more promising. See, this is where we were. Okay. And that obviously only just went off so far. I don't know if strip mining is the way forward. It's going to be leaving some holes in here. Don't mind me. Yes, I'm being that guy who will not fill in these holes. Why? Because I want money and I need XP. We need to make sure this journey was actually worth it. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Why is there so much lava? Why was this lava never filled back? Oh my god, I can defeat lava with a torch. I had a little piggy. Wonder if this means you'll actually see some of the damage that I've done. So these guys must have just absolutely powered their way through. I've seen so much of this. This is definitely already starting to hurt my eyes. And I know what some people are going to be thinking. Oh, well, you want to keep it all nice and neat because for everyone else. Absolutely not. Well, we have beds. We want to find netherite. Oh, and look at that, baby. 2 bits of netherite as we come back to where we thought we were meant to be. This is a good day. This is now made it worth it. 2 bits can make all the difference. Let's just build a little bridge over that way. Yes, we know you're on fire. Do I know whether or not if having fortune pickaxe will actually increase the amount of debris that we'll be able to pick up? No, it does not. Unless we need a higher fortune, I have no idea. 2 bits of debris. Well, that's a little bit disappointing, but you know what? It is what it is. Do I now think that we're going to have more ancient debris somewhere lying around here? Absolutely freaking not. I don't think we're going to be able to find too much more. I think we got a little bit lucky just kind of going off in a random direction. Oh, look at that. Way more lava. Because that's what we bloody need, isn't it? And there's a baby little thing. I hate those things. If we try and remember to stay at this level, we should be okay. That means I think we can get like 1 bit of like armor, which should be okay. Nothing. Maybe we should start using some of the pickaxe to be able to start breaking some of this down as well. Just so that way we can get more of an open area. Just basically get more of a grind on. That should now be fine. We definitely don't need that. But let's now use one of our last beds over here. Absolute pure nothingness. It's what we like to see. It's what we like to see. All this hard work and effort for 2 bit of netherite. Absolute criminal, if you ask me. I've also just seen the fact that we're on 1.5 health. Oh my god. Okay, let's spend some time regenerating our health with our very useless bread. And let's just try and get our levels up while we're also here. Maybe we need some like potions of like instant healing. Do I know how to make that? No. Do I know if it's a thing? Yes. There we go. So is this basically worth the journey? You know, we're talking about maybe half an hour being in, maybe 15, 20 minutes of just going into all this. I think it's arguable. Personally, I think just only coming into here when we need to. We've already got some golden nuggets, so we're going to might as well pick up some of the rest. And it gives us a little bit of XP. Okay, completely worth it. I take it back. Everything I said. Definitely mind the nuggets. Okay, last bed. Let's just hope we can get something half decent here. I also picked up the stuff that we threw down. More nothingness. Okay, I don't know if, like, the rarity of, I don't know, ancient debris has gone up or what, but it is so hard to be able to try and find anything. I've been lucky sort of, like, twice. We've used all those beds, basically got absolutely nothing from it, other than just maybe some nether quartz, a little bit here and there. Do we need all this netherrack? I don't think so, because I don't think we can sell it. It would be nice to know if we could sell it. Oh my goodness. It would be nice to know if we could sell some of this stuff. Because if we can sell some of this, it makes our lives so much easier. As you can tell, we are just destroying everything here. So this means we've got 3 bits of ancient debris. Is this going to be worth it? Absolutely freaking not. So I think, is it 3 or 4 bits of ancient debris to be able to make, what, maybe 1 ingot? Something like that? See, people are stupid. People forget about, you know, these things could be anywhere. People are going to be like, oh, but you've broken it. You've ruined it for everyone. Everyone's need to be using that. They probably use that for navigation. Well, you know what? I've now opened it up so people can see literally everything. Also got to remember, we've got some pretty hardcore sweats on here. That's enough. Get rid of that. There we go. Pick up more. We're all good. Exploring the Nether is definitely always worth it, just only if you've basically got enough resources. Like, look how much of this pickaxe we've already gone through, and this is with an, what, an unbreaking 3? 4, an unbreaking, no. Unbreaking 3. We need to up that. We need to have that stronger. I'm just determined to be able to find some random ancient debris just chilling somewhere. There is so much more to be explored here. Oh, for goodness sake. I think it's also probably quite good just to leave the lava there, because then that means that we know that we can't really explore that way anymore. See, look at that. See all these walls that we're basically now just creating? It means people know where they can and can't go. Sometimes I'm pretty sure, like, I've just been staring at netherrack for so long that it's now ancient debris. How sad is that? Let's just dig around this. Look at all this. Give me your gold. Give me your XP. Give me everything that I need. What do we need? Netherrack. Remember, never need netherrack. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And that's why we have the /home command, ladies and gents. Oh my god. I literally just looked down at my keyboard and I was just like, what the hell is going on? I actually fully panicked. I thought, oh my god, if I lose that ancient debris, I was gonna say worst timing ever. So let's just smelt that. Let's get rid of all our netherrack, and then what we'll do is nether. We'll just call it nether. Again, don't need any of this. If we could sell it, we'll, even if it's like $1. Okay, even if it's $1, we're gonna be able to make some kind of money. Let's also put some of this wool away. I thought we had plenty of wool, but clearly I was wrong. We're going to want to put some of this away. It's like a random iron sword. Just going to put that probably like over... What's over in this one? That's bow and arrow. Put bow and arrow, and then we'll also have stuff like iron swords, because we've got it just located just in the most random and useless places. Like, we just don't need it. There we go. So there's our torches and our lanterns. Don't need the lanterns right now. But what we will do is put the cobblestone away. Didn't really need to use it all that much. Gravel, I'm pretty sure I've got a gravel chest somewhere. And we had one spare bed available. That's annoying. That could have been the difference, being able to find something and not find something. So that's going to give us 4. That's now going to give us 11. All that for 11 bits of gold. Sometimes it is just worth doing it, but the only time I'm really going to be using the gold, in all honesty, is just going to be for using it for like golden apples, golden carrots. That's all we really need it for. There's nothing else that it's really used for, like, at all. So we've got some blackstone. I can't remember where we put the blackstone, but it's definitely somewhere. There you go, blackstone. It's just one of those that is just so common. Got a stone hoe. Not too bothered. So now if we go spawn, if we go over here, we're going to be heading back. And unfortunately, this would normally be like a normal sort of run for me. I'd be there like, right, done that, just go off and sell everything. And then that's my day on Minecraft. Okay? It's just only being able to do such small bits. Just purely because just don't have the time for everything. But here we go. So we now need to remember to put this onto sell. Okay, they're selling for 5 a piece. Okay, but if I do some quick maths or find my calculator, which is what we're doing now. So if we do 64 times 3 plus 10, we now know that we can sell this for 202. Okay. Boom. Done. Sell for 202. How much did we get? $1,010. Again, not a lot, but considering we just basically did that off nothing, is pretty good. So we don't want to buy, we want to sell. So we can see that some of this is worth something. Ender pearls are now annoyingly only at $1. The reason is for that is because we've got the farm. So we could literally sell everything for $1. Someone is creating a blaze spawner. I don't know exactly where it is, and that is subjected to change. For $100 a go, plus blaze powder at $50, it's almost freaking worth doing. You know what I mean? Magma cream at 50. Oh my god, I've actually got quite a few of those. And nether wart selling for 15. So stuff in the nether we can definitely get, and the end we're going to be definitely looking to make a lot of money from. $10 from chorus fruits. I don't know how much you can hold at once, but that's where we're going to be making most of our money. Everything else, oh, that's $3. Oak logs for 2 a piece. That could almost be worth it. We know how much that's going for, but here, $5 per cooked potato, and I'm using that as like a source of my I think if I was to really grind this out and I wanted like just pure efficiency, I'd probably go for wheat so we didn't have to wait for the potatoes to be cooked. And that's clearly something else that's meant to be being done. I don't know what else is going to be around here and what else is going to be happening. As you can see, we got farms and stuff over here. I think we've got some other farms. But anyway, the more we lollygag, the more we're not getting stuff done. We got some soul sand, we got some other bits and bobs, and we got a bed. Let's go quickly back home. There's one of our golden carrots, which is fine. We've got some other stuff. Again, you know what? I can just do this all off stream. I don't want to keep you guys waiting and just being like, oh, well, we don't need to see you do absolutely freaking everything. You're right. You do not. You absolutely don't. So what are we going to do now? I mean, we've got stuff like sugarcane. Sugarcanes are often quite a good source of making a bit of money. I think these sell for like also $5 a pop. And to be honest, do we really need to be having so many of these? The answer is probably no, but the reason why we keep them going is just in case we ever need to make more books. But because we now know where the end portal is, we've got so many books kind of like at our disposal. So that's at 29, and unfortunately, we still don't have a mending book. I thought we had a mending book. I thought we had a mending book in here, but it turns out we do not, which makes life extremely frustrating. There we go. 2 nether scrap. And if I remember rightly, if we go here, if we went nether, oh no. We went here and typed in nether ingot. So it's actually 4 for 1. Be able to make 1 nether ingot, which is a massive, massive, massive problem. Say it's a problem. It's not a problem. It just means that we can't actually do anything yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a stack of baked potatoes. Because you know what? Right now, I just basically cannot be... Actually, you know what? How much do melons give us for... Melon slices do not give us enough food. Enough health for it to even be remotely worth it. Have these all been done yet? Probably not, but we can do a little bit of farming. There's nothing wrong with it. A bit of farming never hurt anyone. Again, you got to remember, each time we're basically picking stuff up is nearly $5 a go. Okay, because we can just literally put this into a furnace and then just be absolutely sorted. This is how you make money. Okay, you guys come onto my live streams, or if you guys know what I'm doing off, like, the recording, so it's not on YouTube, this is basically what I'm going to be doing the entire time. But I also feel like we need to be going on an adventure. I feel like maybe we should explore more of the nether, like go back into there. Or do we go find diamonds? Either way, I have no idea. I don't feel like we're going to get a lot of value out of finding diamonds now. What we should be trying to do is find those trail chambers again. I would love to be able to find more trail chambers. There we go. Look at that. Look how many potatoes we have now got. And now that we can just put them in. $5 a piece. And I'm literally having to do next to nothing. Get enough bone meal. That's why we always try and fill up as much as this. Because if I ever need to grind out a whole load of money, I can just go boom. Right. Okay. Plenty of money. Plus, we've still got all along here as well. I've made all these potatoes from there's all potatoes. We've got some melons just basically for the sake of, you know what? Why wouldn't we want melons? Screw the potato. It's a poisonous potato. It's bad for you. So that does 2.5. That also does 2.5. Golden carrots, that's fine. I think are we keeping? Yeah, we're keeping our golden carrots in our ender chest. Just so that way we're absolutely fine. Now, I'm going to go back into the nether. But once again, we're going to take another boat. And we're just going to basically try and just do a bit of exploring without any, without any cobblestone. Because what I want to do is actually try and now take on as many skeletons as possible. Just make sure that we got the sword ready. Probably should take some milk or something with us, but I really can't be bothered. So for aesthetic sort of stuff, I'm going to be trying to do as much off the recording. And maybe on stream. Maybe I'll do like some stuff where it's like only on stream stuff that you'll see. Grinding out like books, grinding out sort of like the end, trying to get like a mending book. But I think I've managed to catch you guys all up to date on everything that we're doing so far. Which is really, really nice. Also, I have been finding this very weird, sort of just recording this. I'm not streaming this, so this has all just been straight up recorded. I'm going to put this like 2-parter together and then just see where we go from there. Like, it's been nice to just basically talk about all the stuff that I want to do on this server before Panda basically gives it the old reset. And I think it would be nice to just basically be like, I am the most powerful person. I think it would also be cool just kind of like see where the community also takes this. We're going to destroy some of these because look, I just keep... Come back! Because we keep breaking all of these and then just not doing anything with them. Yeah, it'd be nice to see where the community takes this, right? And the reason why I say that is because people have like teamed up from the very beginning. Okay, but because this server was a little bit older when people decided to come in and join, a lot of people did miss out on sort of like the initial hype, on sort of like getting stuff nice and early. But I mean, overall, I mean, people have been really helpful to one another. But I think it kind of depends what happens. I don't know whether or not we're going to have sort of like people trying to come along, troll, and all that other kind of stuff. I think people will try it, especially try and come on for like the more PvP side, which I think could be interesting. Could definitely be interesting. Now, one thing that I need to remember, I always come in here and I'm like, oh yeah, I know what I need to do. I need to take all of this stuff out, right? Because these trees actually do give you some stuff. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, I forgot you guys are the ones that actually like to attack me. Yeah. Oh, you son of a gun. God, and they never miss either. Jesus. Yeah, I can hear you coming. There we go. Okay, just 2 hits is enough to be able to take him out. Good. Now, if I remember rightly, I kind of went, like, along here. I just kept digging, kept digging, kept digging, kept digging. And then eventually, we should run into... Oh, for goodness sake. 3 hits, not too shabby. Again. Nether quartz to be able to get the levels up. There we go, level 30. I kind of want to be able to always stay above level 30. So I feel like that's when, like, you know, you can just basically keep doing enchantments, 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 right? I'm pretty sure there should be another stronghold somewhere. I can't remember. Did we keep digging? No, no. So we came out of here. Then we started exploring. Because surprisingly, not everything was a million miles away from us. So if I go in like a thisward direction, it's annoying that we're going on soul sand. You son of a gun. Come here, you. There we go. Got him. See, got him with it. Got him with the head glitch. There was like a really good bastion or whatever they're called near us. I just Limon cannot remember what direction we had to go and get it. But I think just the way that this sort of like world has generated, I think everything just kind of circles back on itself. Unless you're like literally digging through walls, if that makes sense. I'm pretty sure that is that where we need to go, over that way? I've not seen any torches or stuff, so I'm assuming I'm not going in the right direction whatsoever. Might be worth almost thinking about turning around, but it does look like there's something up there. This isn't it. This isn't it. Did we just fall down and just try and hope for the best? Almost looks like people have been trying to build up this way. You know what? So let's take some of this netherrack and then just build straight up. That looks man-made to hell. Just hoping that this dude isn't going to want to come along and try and kill us. See, look, another freaking nether portal. Ah, there we go. Yep, this is where we needed to go. Oh my goodness. Holy hell. Oh my god. Okay. I think we got coal from that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, okay, right. So now we're at the point of where we are definitely going to be looking to... Gonna have to try and bait some of these guys out. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? It's not worth it. So like 2 blaze rods, that's now worth 100. So don't know if this is the place that I heard about the blaze spawner. But you know what? It's always worth having a little explore. So I think this is one of the places that I did explore a bit more on. And I have looted some of it. Oh god, okay, so there we go. So we can see all of those blazes all trying to shoot us. Oh my god, I do not need all of these trying to attack me at once. They do stop coming towards you. Did he just... Okay, yep, no, let's not have that ready. There we go. So what we want to be careful on... Just constantly taking damage right now. So we just want to be careful how much we, like, go full on in with these guys. Oh, look at that. Another blaze. So even though it's not going to be like a proper blaze spawner, I guess... You know what? We probably should have brought in a shield. Always forget to bring them in. How much of these did we get? So they're 50 a piece, so that's not too bad. Oh god. Right, okay. Can we bring this dude over towards us? Yep, there we go. Oh my god, okay. He was quite close to us. So I think we only need one more skull. Oh, nice. In total. I don't think this dude's going to be able to get us anything. Oh, is that the farm? Wait, does this just one-shot him? Oh. Is this the Blaze farm? It would help if I actually had the right weapon out, wouldn't it? Don't know if we actually picked that up or not. Gonna see how many blaze rods we get from this, but oh, I've also got knockback on this sword, which isn't the worst thing in the world, but does make things a little bit harder. Right, let me see. No, okay, so I must have already hit him. Oh, go away. Still no skulls, which is actually quite mental if you ask me. So what, like a one-shot headshot was enough? So right now we've got 1,600. So we could easily just grind this out. Oh, there's a golem in there. Do I need to go into here for the spawner? I'm scared that we're going to lose this spot. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, yeah, what are you... Oh, my God, what are you doing here? And what are you... Okay, that was completely unexpected. Right, okay, let's dig up some of this iron that's just chilling here. That was completely unexpected. Putting us into like a random ass cave. Lapis, that could always be handy if we ever do need to sell. Redstone. Oh my god, this is quite a cool place it's taken us, but I don't know why no one else has come through here. There are so many resources. Like, this is where wealth will start being quite handy. Oh, this is quite a nice area. Axolotls? Oh my god. There's more diamonds? Or we only got 4. With Fortune 3, we only got 4. What? What is this place? This was not part of the plan. We've got some axolotls. What? Oh god, we're hungry. We're hungry. We're hungry. We're hungry. We've got thorns on this. Yeah, I think we got thorns on this one. Dude, this is such a cool area. I don't think we've seen this kind of area before. There we go. So then we can get some more gold. What don't we need? You know what? Let's just put you in there, put you in there, you in there. Just so that way we've at least got some more space. You know what? Dude, I've got a smite sword. You'll be going down very easily. Unfortunately, I did want sharpness, but I think we got whatever it is, smite like 1,000,001 times. That's showing more stuff down here though. Okay, no, it's just a little bit of lava. It's just a little bit of lava. Brilliant. Right, so let's try and see if we can make our way back to that place. Because honestly, I'm still absolutely shocked that no one else basically thought to even come this way. You know what? I think for a little while we might just be bouncing between these places. Gonna go back through here. We need to stick to our main objective. I mean, it's definitely a bonus that we've managed to get some more gold. What is that? Why is that just over there? Right, come here, you. Right, we just need to stick to our main objective of just getting as many of these as we can. Oh, you mother. There we go. So I don't know how many blaze rods we would probably need to get. All I know is that if we do get a decent amount, we should be sorted. But the thing that we really need to be getting are these heads. How did you get me? Oh, that's a head. Nope, stay away from me, because you guys do actually a decent amount of damage. And that's just an iron sword. That's a magma cube. It doesn't drop anything that we actually need. have we already... Yeah, okay, so that's... I think some of this has already been looted. Take the nether quartz. Never gonna say no to a lovely bit of... Oh, hello, you. And you. You guys seem to be quite common in 3s, aren't you? Oh, now 4. Oh, of course there's another one. Yeah, you know what? I don't... Oh, no! Okay. Right, let's just heal up. We might need to get the hell out of here soon. Because now we've just pissed off the piggies. I knew that was going to be a bad idea. Are you guys going to be my friends? Can we pretend to be friends? Oh. Right, good. You're gone. Oh, God. Okay. I do not feel comfortable with all these. There we go. That's good. Whew. So when people say, how did you get so rich? What did you do? You guys have now seen that this is what we have done. And I've still got time. No, we're good. Right, okay. I'm going to try and take out this skeleton. I wonder, is there a way of being able to farm them? There is. Can someone send me a link or something on how to do it? Oh my goodness. Just coal and bones. He has an enchanted sword. Okay. We need to go back to that that area. Oh my god, there's another blaze that's just spawned in. I don't know why the hell we need a blaze spawn there, because... Oh my god, go away. These things just seem to spawn in enough anyway. Yep, there's another one. Here we go. Let me double check what this is. Oh, it just says wither. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, you're here as well apparently. Yep, just adding on more damage to me. 'Cause that's what I really need right now. Now let's see. Can we get over into this thing here? So I have no idea what it is. And is there a way of being able to get in? Oh my god, okay, you're here. Oh. That is the... Oh my god, that is the wither spawner. How do we get in? How do we get in without breaking anything? That's my question. No, I've killed so many of you sons of bitches, and you guys have not given me anything. I've got one skull. Is it like through the top that we need to go? Choose the potatoes. There's only one bit that's actually attached. My armor has taken an absolute beating being here. So the question is... Dude, I can hear so much of this. There's got to be like a breaking point or something. Oh god! I got scared again. Right, okay, let's just let's close that bit up. I need some blocks like at the ready, or at least a block. Oh. That's all going down. Okay, right, well this is definitely saying to go down. The fact that we can still hear them down here is indicating that we're roughly in the right area. Okay, maybe we didn't want to go... but there's going to be somewhere where there's going to be like chest next to all this, right? I'm not being dumb, am I? How on earth do we get in there? Is it all the way down? Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, this definitely is not correct. Brother, there is so many of them in there. So where do I go to get in? Is it a platform above? No, that's not even a platform. I need to ask Connor how the hell I get in here. I am like so confused. Oh. Well. We have found it. Oh god. Okay, let's see. 11 blaze rods. We've got 31 on us now. I'm sorry if this is loud for you guys. But I have found the blaze rods. Wait, can blaze rods, oh my god. So you know how we said all we have to do is get rich? I think we're going to be rich now. So we can just basically grind this out. Oh, 44 blaze rods. Plus that. I mean, this is a joke. This is going to be an absolute freaking joke. I spent ages just going around in circles to try and find this. Okay, so you do actually want to stand a little bit away from them. 7 blaze rods. Let's wait for some of these to spawn in. And then I think we're going to be all good. I know this might not be the most entertaining episode. But to now know that we're basically going to be so rich. So I can now basically just stay here. And troll. Because you got to remember, 100 a go per blaze rods, right? 100 per blaze rods. So 10 of these is going to be 1,000. 100 is 10,000. So I mean, if with this sword, we could potentially get a decent amount of money here. So when we talk about how much of a no life will I do on this game, I am happy and probably will end up finishing this here. Just showing you guys how many blaze rods we are going to be able to consume just here. Some of these guys are floating up, which is annoying. We need them to come back down. They'll be spawning back real soon. So yeah. So here you go. How much of a no life will I be? Well, due to all of this, going to be needing it to be done up. And we're going to probably want to get some, like, really good PvP, yeah, some really good, like, PvP armor. And maybe try and get some better unbreaking as well. If we had mending, we would be sorted. So I think the only thing I'm going to do right now, and I think it's probably a good way to end the video here. So you guys are now going to know when I come out with so much stuff, it's because it's going to be here. And I don't want to keep you guys just basically watching this. So, wrong button. Thank you all for watching. And I will see you guys next time.